So here's what I'm talking about here with EJ, and it's a 5-minute chart here, and we're about, it looks like it is, I don't know why let's see here, 1 second. 413, 920. So this is my 633 line, the teal one, the green one's 200, the blue's 50, and the yellow is the signal line, the 12. So here we see the candles actually go way above the 200. They don't get to the 633, but they close, way above the 200. And what's good about that is you get an early entry signal right here. Actually, right here, you get an early entry signal. So that can drop like 41 pips right there. And then so you may have gotten out of that trade, or you may just stay in, or you may not see this and not get to the chart until a little bit further down here. So now what I notice right here is where the wicks are kind of just touching the 200-day instead of the candle itself, closing on it or closing above it. Where the wicks are just touching, it seems to give a lot of false signals. You see wick touches right there, you got a false signal here, it goes back, touches here, you get touches here, you get another false signal, touches here, you get another false signal here and here. So you get a lot of false signals, it seems like, when the wick is just touching the resistance or the support line, whatever you want to call it. And then when you get here and the candle actually starts closing on the line, and then the candles start actually closing above the line too, which is even better, then that's when you get the really good signal, right here, that takes you down another 34 pips. It seems to me, I haven't looked at a lot of charts, and you probably have, but the ones that I have looked at, whenever it's just the wick touching the support line, then the signals aren't as good. They don't seem to be as good. And then, so if we keep going on here, then eventually here, once again, it comes up and you get, candles closing on the resistance line also above it. And then it gives another, good signal there, which drops down another 40 pips to there. And then, you'd probably just stay in that trade all the way to the end there. But I'll look at a few more charts, but that's what I was noticing. I was just noticing whenever I seen just the wicks touching, whether it's the 200-day or the 633, whatever we're using, that the signals, you seem to get a lot of false signals. But, you really wouldn't, even if you took this trade right here after it just touched, depending on where you set your stop, you would have probably not gotten stopped out. That's about 16 pips up. So you would probably still be in that trade, but then you have to fight through this ranging area right here where you kind of, don't know what it's going to do. And normally when you get a good entry, like right here, it just drops right away. And you don't get any kind of pullback at all, or any kind of nothing. It just kind of drops right down. So that's what I was looking at.